Carl Edward Sagan, 1934 to 1996, was one of the most influential scientists and science communicators of the 20th century. An astronomer, astrophysicist, planetary scientist, and humanist, Sagan transformed how the public understood science, space, and humanity's place in the cosmos. While Carl Sagan did not propose a single formal theory of life in the way Darwin proposed natural selection, his ideas together form a coherent worldview about life, its origins, evolution, fragility, meaning, and future in the universe. Sagan's theory of life can best be described as a cosmic, scientific, and humanistic framework. He believed life is a natural outcome of cosmic evolution, governed by the laws of physics and chemistry, shaped by biological evolution, and sustained or destroyed by human choices. To Sagan, life was not a supernatural accident, but a continuation of the universe becoming aware of itself. This document explores Carl Sagan's theory of life in depth, covering its scientific foundations, philosophical implications, ethical responsibilities, and relevance to humanity's future. One of Sagan's most profound contributions was reframing life as a cosmic phenomenon rather than a uniquely earthbound miracle. Sagan emphasized that the universe contains billions of galaxies, hundreds of billions of stars per galaxy, trillions of planets. Given these numbers, he argued that life is not unlikely. It is statistically inevitable under the right conditions. If the same chemical laws apply everywhere, then life should emerge elsewhere just as it did on Earth. He famously said, "The universe is a pretty big place. If it's just us, seems like an awful waste of space." This idea did not trivialize human life. Instead, it elevated it by placing humanity within a vast cosmic context. Sagan introduced the powerful idea that life is made of star stuff. All elements heavier than hydrogen and helium were forged in the cores of stars and spread across space through supernova explosions. Thus, carbon in our cells, iron in our blood, calcium in our bones were all created billions of years before Earth existed. Life, in Sagan's view, is the universe reorganizing itself into complex, self-aware forms. Sagan was deeply involved in studying abiogenesis, the process by which life arises from non-living matter. He supported the idea that early Earth's atmosphere and oceans provided a natural laboratory where complex organic molecules could form. Key points: simple molecules like methane, ammonia, and water reacted under energy sources, lightning, UV radiation. These reactions produced amino acids and nucleotides. Over time, complexity increased. Sagan worked closely with experiments such as the Miller-Urey experiment, which demonstrated that organic molecules essential for life can form naturally. Sagan firmly rejected the idea that life required divine or supernatural creation. He argued that invoking the supernatural halts inquiry rather than advancing understanding. For Sagan, saying, "we don't know yet," was more honest and productive than claiming certainty without evidence. Sagan viewed Darwinian evolution as the central mechanism shaping life. Life evolves because organisms reproduce with variation. Some variations enhance survival. These traits are passed on. Over immense timescales, this produces complexity, diversity, intelligence. Sagan emphasized that humans are not the goal of evolution, but a temporary outcome of it. A core aspect of Sagan's theory of life is biological humility. Humans share DNA with all life on Earth, evolved from earlier species, are not separate from nature. This understanding undermines ideas of human superiority and supports environmental responsibility. Sagan believed intelligence is rare, fragile, and temporary. Many species have existed for millions of years without developing advanced intelligence. Sagan argued that intelligence is costly in energy, vulnerable to self-destruction, dependent on stable environments. Thus, intelligent life may often destroy itself before achieving long-term survival. According to Sagan, intelligence without wisdom is dangerous. Examples: nuclear weapons, environmental destruction, climate instability. He warned that humanity has entered a phase where it can either become a spacefaring, long-lived civilization or eliminate itself through ignorance and aggression. Sagan was a pioneer of SETI, search for extraterrestrial intelligence. He helped popularize the Drake equation, which estimates the number of communicative civilizations in the galaxy. The equation includes factors such as star formation rates, planetary systems, probability of life, longevity of civilizations. The final variable, the lifespan of civilizations, was the most important to Sagan. The absence of detected alien signals raised important questions. Do civilizations destroy themselves? Do they choose silence? Are we early or late? Sagan believed this silence was a warning rather than reassurance. Sagan rejected the idea that life has an externally imposed cosmic purpose. Instead, meaning is created by conscious beings. Purpose emerges from relationships, creativity, and curiosity. This perspective places responsibility on humans rather than destiny. Contrary to claims that science is cold or nihilistic, Sagan argued that science deepens awe, understanding, the age of the universe, the evolution of stars, the origins of life, makes existence more meaningful, not less. One of Sagan's most powerful ideas was the pale blue dot, a photograph of Earth taken from deep space. From that perspective, every human who ever lived existed on a tiny speck. All wars, religions, and achievements occurred there. This image reinforced Sagan's ethical vision. Cooperation over conflict, compassion over cruelty, unity over division. Life on Earth is fragile. Sagan warned that ecosystems are easily disrupted. Extinction is irreversible. Technology accelerates damage. Protecting life, therefore, is a moral obligation. Sagan believed ignorance was the greatest threat to life. Without understanding science, societies fall prey to superstition. Technology is misused. Democracy weakens. Education empowers civilizations to make informed decisions. In the demon-haunted world, Sagan described science as a candle in the dark, a fragile but essential guide against ignorance. Life survives not through belief, but through understanding. Sagan believed long-term survival requires planetary protection, space exploration, multi-planet civilization. This was not escapism, but insurance against extinction. He advocated exploration of Mars as a scientific opportunity, a long-term refuge, a test of human cooperation. Despite his scientific rigor, Sagan deeply valued compassion. He believed, love is a biological and cultural force. Empathy is essential for survival. Kindness is not weakness. In a universe indifferent to suffering, humans must choose to care. Carl Sagan's theory of life is not a single formula, but a powerful synthesis of science, philosophy, and ethics. According to Sagan, life emerges naturally from cosmic processes. Evolution shapes complexity and intelligence. Conscious beings create meaning. Knowledge enables survival. Compassion gives life value. Life, in Sagan's vision, is the universe learning to understand itself, brief, fragile, and precious. As he reminded us, for small creatures such as we, the vastness is bearable only through love. This idea remains one of the most profound reflections on life ever offered by science.